Hey, good morning everybody, and welcome to the vlog. You know that I'm going to start my day out going to check on my guy Drogo here for day 2. I'll try not to bore you guys too much with sloth content, but hey, listen, I'm going to bore you for a minute here, so let's see where Drogo is. Day number 2, where's my Drogo? Oh, he's sleeping up in his hammock. He's waking up too. Good morning, Drogo. Hi, baby. Oh my gosh. Is that the cutest thing ever or what?
Oh, it's adorable.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Drogo. I'm going to go ahead and soak some biscuits for him. The Missouri Leaf Eater biscuit, which is something that he eats that gives him a lot of stuff, plus a bunch of other stuff. But I'm so glad that he's using his hammock. Interestingly enough, Leslie actually said he never used it, but he seems to like it. And again, UV light, they like to bask under UV light. So he's right underneath the UV light right now. His hot lights are over here. We also have a UV light right straight ahead. So he has a lot of options, but he seems to be loving it. So let's go ahead and soak some biscuits and see if he's going to eat.
Clearly he was traveling, look, and at the window last night.
Oh my gosh, he's like licking the window.
Or his wet nose.
Oh my gosh. We've got to get a camera in here for nighttime. We have to see, because I'm sure his thing is he wakes up about 2 o'clock in the morning and he's like going crazy. One of these nights I'm just going to camp out in here and watch him go. He must have loved it. So he was definitely using the whole tree and everything, so that's awesome. So, all right, let's see if Drogo wants to eat his breakfast. Drogo is definitely not awake. It's still pretty early in the morning, so you'll try to feed him in a couple hours. So, okay, enough sloth stuff, at least for this part of the vlog. We'll probably come back and check on him later. Let's get on to some reptile work. As you guys know, we have the Reptarium, we have BHB, we have the vlog, we have so much going on, and you know, I'm only one person. I certainly can't do this all myself, and everything that you see that I've got going on, including this vlog, is all about having the right people do the right things. Without them, I'm not able to actually achieve all of these goals. Take, for instance, Drogo. Obviously, we have tons of people that have had so much experience with sloth before we even decided to get a sloth. I mean, literally, the people that have helped us on this journey have 100 years or more of experience of keeping sloths. But the fact is that we couldn't do it without having that help. But also, we wanted to limit kind of the exposure to Drogo, especially in the beginning. So Jay is obviously the only other person that is going to be messing with Drogo besides myself. Jay. That way, there's less chance of error, right? Jay and myself can communicate to one another about everything with Drogo. If we have 3, 4, 5, 6 people working with them, there might be some communication issues. So we wanted to keep it to the point where at least for the first month and a half, it's only us two ever messing with them. And then after that, we're going to be the primary caregivers. We might let other people like feed it just for whatever, but for the first month and a half, it's only going to be myself and Jay. Not even Lori or anyone else is going to feed Drogo, take care of Drogo. That way we can continually check temperatures, humidity. We can check his health check. As a matter of fact, Jay every single day has a checklist that he has to go through, which is like checking his mouth, checking his stomach, checking his paws, checking everything. Every single day we're going through a checklist. And that's how we're going to be successful with Drogo for sure. But the fact is that I do that with everything throughout all of my businesses. for instance, BHB, I mean, you know, I'll be honest with you, you guys see me working with all these snakes, you see me pulling eggs, hatching babies, all this stuff. The truth is that I'm not that terribly involved. We have, you know, from up front, we have Beth and Steph, you know, answering the phones, doing shipments, all that type of stuff. Obviously, Lori is running BHB, Jessica's doing geckos, and a million other projects. We have Ashley over here caring for all these beautiful colubrids up here. We have Olivia helping out downstairs. We have Quinn doing the Python dungeon. I mean, there's so many moving parts to BHB, and the fact is that if I don't have the help that I have, I can't really do any of this stuff. So again, I get a lot of the credit because I get the, you know, I'm on the vlog and stuff like that. But the truth is, if I'm not surrounded by people that can do amazing things, I'm not able to have these absolutely incredible animals, which, by the way, this is a motley scaleless corn snake about ready for brumation, and whoo doggy, that thing is gorgeous. And honestly, this is a lesson that didn't come easy to me. You know, when we first started, it was just Lori and myself. You know, we did all the work. We bred all the colubrids. We bred all the pythons. We did everything. And even when I started this vlog, if you guys remember, the first 2.5 years, it was just me, my camera, and my computer doing everything. And I realized that you can do everything so much better if you delegate. You get the right people behind. You know, whether it's Jay, hi, or Anthony over here helping me out with filming, or again, my crew here at BHB or over at the Reptarium. The fact is that, you know, with delegating that, you free yourself up to do other things, right? So you have to find the right people, and you have to find people that take ownership in order to help you to kind of fulfill your dream and your vision, right? But with that being said, if I was to do it all myself, I could never do, I mean, already I'm doing way too much, way too much. And there's no way I could keep up with all the other things. So, you know, if you're ever thinking about starting a business, that's one thing to think about. Make sure that you're a good delegator. And if you're a good delegator with the right people, you can take your kind of vision and your dream to the next level. And certainly over here at the Reptarium, you know, we have Bruce, which is our main keeper over here, also doing a lot of behavioral stuff. We want to add another keeper onto the Reptarium as soon as we possibly can, to be honest with you. But probably be after I come back from our trip, which is going to happen any day now, which, by the way, that's a whole nother topic, to be honest with you. But the fact is that, you know, it's not just us over here. We have a whole host of people that work the Reptarium as well. You know, although Bruce is really involved in the day-to-day care of these animals and behavior of these animals, when we're open to the public, we have a bunch of people that are helping our patrons have the best experience we possibly can. So again, having the right people, that when people come in, they get an amazing experience, because, you know, when they get to meet beautiful animals like Perdita here, it's really important. So again, a ton of people are involved in all of that, whether running the gift shop or taking animals out or just being amazing to our people that come to visit us, because we want people's expectations to be overly met when they come to the Reptarium. And that doesn't happen with just me and Lori. I promise you that. It's a bunch of people that are really making this dream come to life. Oh my gosh. You crazy, dude. And when we're actually on exhibit, once we get all our permits done, this is going to be the view that people are going to be able to get. And there are going to be times that Drogar is literally inches away from them. They could touch the window and almost be touching Drogo. I mean, how amazing is that going to be? Again, we're probably a month away from that actually being able to happen. But when that happens, this is going to be absolutely incredible for people to see Drogo. And then down the road, we'll start with the encounters where people could actually go in with them. But again, we're going to take it slow. We want to make sure Drogo is completely happy and healthy and settled in before we even consider having anyone in the enclosure besides our workers. And 2 days and we're off on our trip. I mentioned the other day about kind of the anxiety building up for it and stuff like that. I've decided through your encouragement and stuff like that that we're going to try to give it a go. You know, we're going to try to give it a go. Now I want to just explain a couple things. You know, number one, I've decided that I'm going with the complete understanding that if at any point during this trip it's just gotten too much for me, I'm going to turn around and come home. You know, I'm not going to push myself to make myself be gone for 12 days, but I want to bring you guys on this adventure. Now, every day we'll be doing something kind of cool or animal-like. I think there'll be a day in Yellowstone where we'll probably be shooting some, you know, like elk or moose or whatever the heck is in Yellowstone, but we won't be interacting with animals. And I think there'll be 1 or 2 other days where that might happen, but the majority of the 12 days we're going to be stopping off at cool animal places, aquariums, stuff like that, taking you guys on the journey. But I'm excited. You know, I'm excited. I am a little bit anxious about it, but I'm trying to push myself, right? And I want you guys to push yourself. So kind of buckle up. I mean, I think it's going to be amazing. And if everything goes the way I think it's going to go, we're going to see some really cool animals. We're going to see some really cool adventures. And I want to bring you guys on the entire thing. I mean, from the actual travel to where we stop and eat to where we go and mess with animals. I mean, it's just going to be a really cool 12-day adventure. And I want you guys to be part of that 12 days. So I hope that you'll buckle up and get ready and join me through all 12 days and encourage me. Continue to encourage me because, again, you know, there's part of me that's saying, like, don't go, Brian, this isn't right. But I'm going to push myself through it. So it's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. And hopefully it will be something we'll remember the rest of our life. And hopefully it'll be something you guys are saying, hey, this was so cool. Maybe I want to do it one day. So, hey, we're going to push through it. We're going to make it, and it's going to be amazing. And like I mentioned, you know, that saying, you know, it takes a village to build a barn or whatever. It takes a village of people to make sure that all the things that I run well. And without them, I couldn't do this. So, and by the way, without you guys, I couldn't do this as well. So you guys are all a part of it too. So thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, here is a video of me feeding a bunch of snakes. Because let's say we didn't feed anything for a while, so you can watch that if you so choose. Up here, you can subscribe to my podcast channel called Checking In. We can talk more about that. I hope you're subscribed over here to this vlog channel. If you're not, please hit the subscribe button, turn all those post notifications on. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you tomorrow.